Oh, what's up? I'm gonna do a separate intro, so don't worry about the intro, guys. But you telling me to entertain you? No, you guys do. You guys actually entertain me so much. I think actually, you guys entertain me as much as I entertain you. So, T a wise guy. Yeah, see what? What are you talking about? I look like the Fire Lord. That's dope. That's dope, man. Come my way. No, no, come my way to end the stream. That'll be the ending song for the stream, outro song. Okay, so we're going to be looking through R making hip hop on Reddit, and if we don't find enough good content on R making hip hop, we can check other subreddits. But the idea is we're going to kind of peruse the subreddit where people are making independent music and seeing if there's any good shit out there, or if it's better than our expectations, if it's worse. So yeah, we'll find out, I guess. So let's go. I'm already on R making hip hop. If you guys don't know, this is a subreddit where most of the threads are people talking about, just making hip hop independently most of the time in bedroom studios, or people paying for studio time. But yeah, see, like Nervous going to the studio, whatever, sample advice, clearing samples and stuff. But what I'm actually looking for is this weekly feedback thread. So this feedback thread is where every week they reset it, and then everyone can post original music. So I guess we're just gonna go down and we're gonna check out what we got here. So yeah, let's check it. All right, let's go. First one. This is from Avon Barks Whale is the username. Let's see. Let's hear it.
Look what you just started, bitch, I'm in this. What's the setback? What is quit then? Tell them get back if they stuck on losses. I just keep on winning. Keep on winning. Keep on winning. Tell them get back if they stuck on losses. I just keep on winning. Winning. I just keep on. I just keep on. I just keep on. I told you that I'm on it, don't know why you still is tripping. This energy I've harnessed, I just wait for it to kick. Yeah, too cold, they saying heartless. They are yelling, you don't fit. Rebel times, they just couldn't see the fish. Fuck 'em, so I'm keeping distance.
Okay. Is it possible these aren't even by them and possibly AI influenced or even stolen? Yeah, they're definitely possible. And we'll talk about that. There's also ways to figure out if songs are AI and stuff. Welcome back, MLU, or I'll call you Collector. I think there's a very clear thing that happens when people don't make their beats, right? Because if people don't make their beats and they're early to making music, a lot of times what happens is the beat is a lot better than the artist. Because anyone right now, anyone in chat, myself, anyone can go on YouTube and just type up J. Cole type beat, find a beat, with someone who, with 500,000 views, and just download it and make a song on it, right? And I think this is one of those cases where someone who is not very good at rapping and also doesn't have the prowess to mix has gotten a decently mixed and produced beat, and he just put his vocals on it. And I think that's what I think that's what happened here. I think the artist sounds cool. The mixing isn't there. I really can't hear his lyrics. It's not sitting right in the right pocket of the beat, and I don't think his lyrics are saying much. But his tone's cool. That's the one good thing I will say. His voice isn't hitting not enough emotion. Bit monotone. I would agree with all of that. Yeah.
Who told you your limits? Who put you in prison? Who the fuck you kidding? Even in losses I'm winning. Even in losses I'm winning. Even in
like I want to critique his lyrics. I just can't even hear them. So yeah, I would give this maybe like. I'm not gonna rate them. Let's just move on. But yeah, it's cool. Let's see the comments. I really like it. I don't know much about music. I just wish it was longer. Okay. I'm getting it mastered, then we'll post on platforms. I was unmastered. Yeah. It's just skill gap. Like there's a gap between his vision and his actual skill set. So yeah. Maybe on purpose. Yeah. He found his range like 21 Savage in a sense. That's cool, but it's a mixing thing, I think, also. So I don't think his rapping is bad. The music isn't crispy, you know? All right. Put on Cloud 9 by Jay has two guys. Word. All right, let's hear this one. Made a project with my production beats and then sampled rappers over it. This one kind of has a dark trap sound to it. All right, so this is a production.
Droplets of dew gather on you gladly.
Is this who is this? What the hell? This looks like the actor from Even Stevens. I forget his name. Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, this is Travis? Wait, the vocals are from Travis Scott? Oh, no wonder. Okay, so the beat was cool, like in the beginning, and then around this mark, I got bored. I just lost interest, like the energy died, and I think that's a very important thing in production, where it's like, you have to be playing with the energy, making sure the energy is like always enticing and making you more and more interested. Is that a clown painting? Yeah, this is bad juju, but I mean, it says one thing that like, the vocals are from Travis Scott, so it's like, you know the vocals are sound. The vocals were cool. It's just that production was cool at first, and then they didn't switch it up enough, where it got boring 20 seconds in, 30 seconds in, you know? So this is a cool track. I'd say this is better than the other one, but yeah, I think there's room for improvement for sure. Let's go with this one. First ever song. I want to see if there's one that was like undeniably good shit, you know? That's what I'm trying to find. Is there one that's like undeniably good? First ever song recorded in a studio with an engineer. Let's hear it. All right, so this should be professionally recorded and mixed at the very least. So let's see it. Where the updates at? This thread is usually pretty bare.
I wish.
Like M&M's, yeah, I don't remember the meat. Yeah. Counting blues and money spread, there's green all over the
Hold on. I need to lower the volume. That was way too loud.
I'm my therapist, cause she thinks my voice is soothing. Jealousy consumes me, please someone listen to me. Hey chat, Dad looks at the door, should I let him in? Hey chat, are you there? Should I take my medicine? Hey chat, clip that, that's a golden memory.
I'll let it rock for a little bit.
That's not my epiphany. Pop my skull open and let it out. Going around in circles like I'm in a fucking roundabout. Am I crazy or stupid or somewhere in between? How about we pop open that hood so we can see what's underneath? Yeah, we see a brain there, but it's surrounded by mush shit. It's causing him to do.
Yeah. My people need to stop abusing voice filters. I don't think this is a strong voice filter. I'm so sorry, but I could never do lyrics talking about streaming or TikTok or social media. I think if it was in a very interesting, abstract way, it would work. But yeah, this one is very corny. He's asking like, the concept of the song is like, he's asking Chad if he should like do destructive things, I think. What's up, Will? Welcome in. Long time. It has been. I haven't streamed in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. This is a whole mess. I'm not gonna lie. concept is corny to me. I mean, this is all in my opinion, and corny to me. His delivery is not convincing. It's not very in the pocket. At some points, he just sounds like he's talking. The beat also, I'm sure he bought the beat, I believe, because it says produced by Kenzie. The beat's also not very good in my opinion. Maybe if a spectacular vocalist went on it, it'd be cool. But yeah, and the only thing that's decent is the mix because he did go to a studio and the mix isn't amazing. I'm sure they basically just mixed on top of the YouTube beat. But the vocal mix is okay. The vocal mix is better than the actual performance. And yeah, honestly, you can't polish a turd. So yeah, I'm gonna actually rate them. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna rate them. I would give this 3 out of 10. I think it's just interesting for the video for rate them. So all right. Sorry, Charlie. The premise of the video is I have to look through Reddit to find the artist. So next time, maybe if we'll do something after this segment of the stream, we can check that out. We're checking out to see if we can find good underground artists on Reddit. That's the premise of this segment, Will. I don't think inherently talking about Chad in your song is corny. I just think it's easy to be corny. So yeah, phoned in performance. Honestly, I think they were trying their best. I just think they lack finesse. They lack skill. Because it says first ever song recorded in a studio with engineer. I don't think they were half-assing it. I just think they don't have the skills to deliver a decent pocket and a convincing emotion. He got a cool tone. He just doesn't know how to use it. Yeah. Yeah, Charlie. We can listen to that person after this segment of the stream. Yeah. So I mean, for a first song, it's not bad. There is potential, but you can't say like that's a banger in any way, shape or form. So I mean, I thought this is how the segment was gonna go, and if we don't find anything good, it's fine. This is just for entertainment, All right, haven't got my laptop for a few days to upload new tracks, but this is one of my favorite. Could possibly be rapped on if I edit it, but very happy with the sample selections, bass and drums. Same sample as Leonard's Lake by Lil Ugly Mane. Okay, so he used a very pretty popular sample. Let's hear it. This is by Jack Ray. For some reason, I have a feeling this might be okay. Where the music at? All right, it's building somewhere. It's taking us somewhere. Okay, we got something. I like this. Sick. Okay, yeah, I like that. All right, cool. This actually reminds me of Dom, like the way the drum textures and stuff. It actually does remind me of Dom. I'm probably too harsh on these Day Cooking. No, honestly, T, we're not being harsh. Like, I feel like as a consumer, we're used to professional music. So the unfortunate reality is that these underground artists, anyone that makes music has to compete with professional teams, master engineers, whatever, recording setups. the best of the best. Like that's just a reality. If you go on Spotify, you can choose Jack Ray or you can choose Michael Jackson. That's the reality of it. As the landscape of the music thing, is that you're competing with all musicians of all time. You know what I mean? So it's just the reality of being a musician. I'm trying to get lots of food in this, trying to get Obsidian 2. Mac Miller would have slid. I think Mac Miller would have slid. We found diamonds on the second day. That's dope. All right, get them diamonds. I've been following since day one. Shout out I'm Yellow. Appreciate you. Let's see. I think this is the first music. It's not really a song, right? So it's the first music we've heard here that I think gave me a good reaction. I think it's usable. It's just I think you need to take out some of the vocals frequency to make space for the vocalist. Also, the low end sounds a little bit. It could be improved a little bit. You know, I think the bass could hit a little harder. I think the drums could punch it through a little more. But those are nitpicks, right? I think if this is mixed a little bit, a rapper could definitely slide on this. So I think this is a solid one. It gave me very soulful vibes. Mac Miller coded, something like one of our community members, Dom Rocks, might make. I do like the textures here, so I liked what I heard. I would give this a 7 out of 10. I like that. Yeah, that was. I would say that's a W. All right, let's go next one. I made this experimental trip hop / hip hop instrumental. I'd really appreciate your feedback, and if you like it, you can follow me on SoundCloud if you want. Thanks for listening. All right, let's hear it. This is Exazul Vista by Del Blue Dusk. You liked it too? Nice. W. Already, just off the rip, I'm bored. Like this intro is not compelling, you know? It just did nothing for me. Yeah, it's boring. That's the best way I can put it. It's just boring. You know, the melody just boom, 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 boom. There's no rhythm, you know, and like the drums are just boom, boom, cha, 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 boom, boom, cha, cha, cha. I feel like to have an interesting rhythm in hip hop, like something has to be kind of changing. Whether that's the kick isn't so repetitive, or like the hi-hats kind of have triplets and like some fills and stuff. But this is literally everything is just static. It's just the same loop. You know, it's like almost like a 2-bar loop just repeats. It is just boring. You know? So I just think boring. I think the textures are cool. With the right finesse, it could be good, but it's boring. It's just boring. Like 3 out of 10 for me. The synths became droning. Yeah. Corporate Microsoft PowerPoint type beat is nuts, bro. Oh, God. All right. Let's go next one. Started getting into making beats a few months ago. Oh, why is this hidden? All right, let's check this one. Some 90s vibes with a more modern twist. This is really nice work, man. I like the lyrics and topics you're rapping about. Flow, delivery-wise, I think you're trying to fit too much in at times. Okay, I like the more conversational thing you're doing. I think it's undercut by ideas, running to each other, blah, blah, blah. Some more space. It's too busy is what they're saying. All right, let's hear it. This is Active Reality by H. Dooley.
Throughout my adolescence, I've been wasting time chasing highs of a bar set. So when I pull up, my fingers point towards the sky, but prayers never answer, so we resort to crime. Transporting lines of dope, then pull up to the stool, hope my rhymes will blow. Shit, I guess only time will tell. Until then, excuse me, I got more lines to sell. I dream minds prevail, cause my mind's in hell. More smoke to the brain, I'll be crying for help. But the turnaround is quick on this grind for cash. Life a bitch, and a hobby name is lies get snatched. She'll kill you if you let her pride attach. Let her coach through, then the bride's a match. Bring her home, give her a ring, watch her smile and laugh. But I broke my vows the first day out the womb. Do I have regrets in choice? You bet I do. Cause now I can't choose who I'm letting through. And my better moves getting hella used. Viewing dead a fuse as the pressure brews from afar.
Not bad.
I'm still far from my destiny. Mirror make it close. Fat lady singing rest in peace. One foot in the casket, the other one rebels, yelling fuck that shit.
Yeah, he did his thing. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. One thing I will say, I wish the beat had a bass. It's just kick drums. I wish there was a bass.
Mix it up at least it's progression. So when the lighting misstrips, take advantage of it. Cause God don't like the
Is there a
pretty, he
bass?
don't give remain cold, rest in ice.
I don't think there's a bass. I would have liked the bass, a sustained bass. Boo would have been nice. Other than that, cool beat. I like the drum pattern. The drums sound nice. The textures are cool. With the rapper though, almost there. I think sometimes their pronunciation kind of gets swallowed, so you can't always hear what they're saying. The mix, I mean, listen, like a lot of times we a lot of these artists don't have the best microphones, so I think they're trying their best they can with the tools they have. But yeah, the mix, it just feels like it doesn't sound pleasant. It's just sounds like they're rapping through a walkie-talkie kind
Her
of.
pride attached, let her coach through, then the bride's a
The
match.
voice is cool, and also their rhythm is kind of gets tripped up sometimes. It's like they're trying to stay on beat, but like it almost feels like they're not able to say the tongue twister that they're trying to, deliver. So I would say it's a cool track. It's better than a lot of what we've heard so far. I would give this 6 out of 10. I'll give this a 6. All right, we'll go next one. How long have we been doing this? 23 minutes? We'll see how long we got to do this for, but I don't think we should do it that much longer. All right, I started getting to making beats a few months ago and cooked up 2 tracks, but then life got crazy, busy, and I had to step away for a bit. Finally have some free time again, and I'm super hyped to get back into it, especially focus on sampling. I love to get some honest feedback on the 2 beats I made back then so I know what I need to work on. Anything helps, mix, drum, bounce, arrangement, whatever stands out to you. Cool. All right, so we will listen to the first beat. If it's just not that good, we won't bother. If it's fire, we'll listen to the second beat, okay? Here's the first beat. What is this cover art? All right, honestly, some of these are not even worth discussing. So if it's just, if it's just ... we're just gonna move on. I'm not even gonna break down. I'll break down the ones that are worth breaking down. let's put it that way, because I don't even know where to start with that one. No shade. It's just not for me. What's up, y'all? I go by the name Fresh Tune. I am a light feet / dance music producer. Check out my latest solo track, Snap. I don't even know what light feet is, but we'll check it out. Cool, let's hear it. Okay. Again, the problem is too repetitive. No one wants to hear babooch, 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 babooch for like. I think the human attention, like I think the general rule I've heard from producers. Light feet, isn't that like the light up shoes? It could be, bro. I mean, it looks like he's wearing them. I think the general rule from producers is every 8 bars, something has to change. Otherwise, people get bored. And at 20 seconds, you've hit 8 bars and nothing's changed. That's why we're bored. You know? Let's see how long this continues. I'm curious. Let's see how long this loop continues. I think the guitar is from the sample though. Maybe it's not. The guitar's not. The guitar's playing one note too. Okay, it took 45 seconds for there to be a change in the beat. That's way too long. That's like a third of a modern day song. That's way too long. That's crazy. Let's see how long this change goes for. All right, from 45, let's see what happens. Also, the drums haven't changed at all. This part's cool. This part's cool. Because we're getting like ear candy. We're getting cowbells, we're getting the, see, you need to have stuff going on that's constantly changing for people to be entertained by a song. You can't have like a loop. It's cool though, it redeemed itself. But no one's getting past the first 45 seconds, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't Jersey Club have a lot of repetition? That's a good point. Let's search up a well done Jersey Club song and let's see what's different. Jersey Club, whatever. I guess this is a mix with a bunch of views. So let's see what is different. I'm just gonna go to the most popular part. So like here. Now let's wait for the drop and then we'll see what's different between this and the previous one. This is a vibe, right? You hear that? The bass came in now. That's a change. Also a little, a little fade out. Yeah, see the vocal chop changed? You gotta keep switching things up for people to be entertained. Right? Bum, bum, that came in. Everything's switching up constantly. Right? Constantly things are being thrown at you. What's up, Solar Tech? Welcome in. First time chatter? Is that right? Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Repetition doesn't mean the beat has to keep changing. Like, I'll give you an example. I think it was Luke. I mean, I just like the set, but I forgot his name. Shower Rave Luke. I forgot what his name though was. Oh, whatever, fuck it. But the point is, even house music, the drums are almost always the same. But like sonic details, the melodies, they're constantly switching up so that constantly you're either increasing tension or releasing tension. And that's the whole game with music. It's how can I capture your attention by increasing or releasing tension? That's the whole game. So, that's what a lot of these tracks are failing to do. I think number one, you have to have the quality there, right? You have to have the right textures, you have to write the right pockets, the right mix, the right balance of all the sounds. And then from there, you have to make sure you play with tension. You have to make sure tension is always being increased or released in an effective way. And that's how you make good music. What's up, Popeyes? All right, I would like to know people's thoughts on the mix, specifically the drums and vocals, and if the flows are nice. I will warn you, however, this song does include a lot of mention of nicotine. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know if he had a vision and it didn't execute, it just didn't hit for me. I give every song a fair check to see if I personally fuck with it. Word, I think everything is worth listening to, and I also think everything is worth respecting because someone spent their time on this, and whether it was executed to our personal preference, is a different story. But, I'm giving real criticism and being completely honest here. But I'll never say like this is like a horrible artist, right? I'm specifically talking about the track they made. It's not for me, and for these reasons, But I think everyone deserves to be respected, and they put their time and effort into this. So, Come my way. What's up, Jose? It has been a while. Let's hear this. What is this? I guess we'll go on Spotify.
Go home.
What'd you say? I'm on this boat and there's a thunderstorm. I've never played Minecraft. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's a crazy statement in this day and age, but I've never played Minecraft. What's up, Andrea? Welcome in. All right, let's hear this track. Zina Kino. Again.
Shawty, I need you like a Zen. Put you in my mouth, then we start all over again.
Right again. I let my zen up in her whip. I miss him so damn much, I might as well flip. I feel.
Let's move on. No, it. Oh, Minecraft is so fun. I've heard it's fun. All right, this is no description for it, so let's hear it. You trying to be Young Gravy? It was a mess. Let's move on. I'm dying. Solar Tech, is this your first time here, bro? I've never seen your username, unless you changed your username, but bro. And I think I understand why someone would put that out. Like when you're first starting music, it's not good, but you're proud of it. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's like it's not there, but you're proud of it. I don't know, actually. What would happen was I would make music. I would know it's bad, but I would think it's good. And then some time passes and I go, oh yeah, that's just horrendous. But at the time, I would think it's good when I made it. Time would pass, I would think it's bad, but I would put it out anyway because it was personal to me. And then over time, some people liked the stuff, even though I thought it was bad. And then it got even more confusing. But I think that's the cycle of a new artist. I don't know if that's just my personal experience or if that's universal, but yeah. That was funny. It made me smell colors in a bad way. This dog just helped me find my way back to my base. Good dog, W dog. I followed you before, but I'm not sure when. For sure, well, welcome in either way. I appreciate you being here. 2024, okay. Damn, okay, you have been following for a minute. We are all our worst critic. Yeah, and I think I've just gotten used to that cycle. It's like the album I'm making now, I think it's good, but I know in 6 months' time I'm gonna think it's horrible. But I'm gonna put it out, and some people will, come to my streams and request it, and some people will say I love this song on TikTok, and I'm like, okay, even though now I've outgrown it and I think I can do better, or it's not that good of a worthy of attention, someone out there will like it. And I think that's just the artist cycle, you know. You just tame the dog, you now have a pet dog. All right, this is I Know by CJF. Whoa, is there a way for me to lower the volume or nah? All right, we're gonna skip this one sounds promising, but it's just too loud and I don't know how to lower the volume, so we're gonna skip it. Actually, I'm just curious.
You gotta have them. You glad you got them. Like every color.
Oh, it's a Jay-Z remix. Okay, well, let's move on. It was just too loud. Why would you give me a interface where I can't control the volume? That's crazy. All right, my first ever release is not that loud. It's loud for me. It's not that loud for you guys? Not that loud? We're naming him Nabnak? Why? Podamelli? I have not. You should request it next time we have song request segments. We start the streams always with people. I mean, you've been here, Andre. You know. Sorry, I forgot you weren't new. All right, this is next track. My first ever release. I did everything from lyrics, rap, guitar, composing, mixing, mastering. Dope. I want to support this guy. I wish he's good because that's me. I do the whole shit too. Let's hear it. I am very partial to producer artists. It's called Motion by Silvermane. All right, this has potential.
I stitch fading lights to the end of my lane. Misplaced static in my sound, make it sound sane. Something missed the frame, out of phase of plane. Caught in the drift, I make the sound wave strain. Something missed the frame, recall falls through. I push past the ceiling, got loose from the suit. No map up truth, just locked in pursuit. Pressure stays high while I scream on mute. Handing a upper blade after my first duel. I climb even higher and break every rule. War drums bruise the rim side of the view. Still boxed in my head even.
I'm just sad because everything else is solid. The drums, the bass is where it needs to be. The guitars are atmospheric. The drums are actually are perfectly fine. I just can't get past the accent, bro. It just sounds like Borat. I'm not gonna lie. I just can't get past the accent. You know, and that's a fault on my own, but it's like, bro, man. System of a North, oh my God. It just sounds like Borat. It sounds like from Kazakhstan, bro. You know. You're making conversation for sure, Andrea. Oh, man, yeah, I think it's an accent. It's not an accent.
When I break through, signal rings through, but the pattern now feels new. Surprise hits hard like
it's 100% an accent. I have no idea from where. Probably like Russian or Ukraine or something, but yeah. Honestly, though, 6 out of 10. Just everything else is solid. Everything else is absolutely solid. But yeah. All right, Happy Beat I made recently. Thoughts on the mix? Let's hear it. I thought it was a choice. I think it's I don't think they're doing that on purpose. Unless there's like a Eminem recovery type thing, you know? This is Whistle by Johnny Habana. It's boring. Not gonna lie. I don't have Apple Music, so I'm gonna skip this one. A quick 16-ish.
Spit it cause I got it, what do they know about it? Hit them with a bit of karate, ripping up the karate. To me they're nothing but commodities,
Oh my God.
commodities. Something good they want it but cannot be. Getting bored with the game, so I'm talking Monopoly. Don't park in my place, I've been going on an odyssey. When I'm heading home, I want the hot seat. Gonna put them on the table for the autopsy. They wanna step to me, but they're stopped in the knee. Wanna sell what I got when I'm talking for free. I ride it like I stole it, better call the police. I would stay ahead of them, cause I'm coming from the dome piece. Street smart, book smart, put it in the flow chart. Any path you follow, gonna show that I go hard. Coming with the greatest sound, see it through the
Okay,
sonar.
you know what? Hold on.
Hitting with the Cali Ma, reaching to the chest. Got love under lockdown, cardiac arrest. Coming with the cop out, hardly on my best. Point is, I'm hollow, but I'm sturdy with the best.
Okay, this song of the year sounds white. Hold on. Oh my god. Jake from State Farm spitting. Oh my god, y'all, that's crazy. Hey, listen. He kind of was flowing towards the end. You know? But I think especially with amateur rappers is like I look for them to have a song that actually exists for a reason, right? Like I don't know who you are. So you bragging and like going like I'm tough, my bars are crazy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Like Jid can do that. Fucking Denzel Curry can do that because I know they're dope. I know they're rich. I know they're popular. I know how good they can get. But like a random dude on SoundCloud, I don't care. You know, and if you're gonna do that, the only way to impress me is to be better than Jid, is to be better than Denzel. And the reality is most of the people aren't, right? So like for this is you're just rapping a rap. Like tell me about your life, man. You're a white dude trying to rap like Jid. What's the story? You know, that will make it so much more enticing than street smart, book smart, put it in the flow chart. Any path you follow gonna show that I go hard. I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I don't. And he was kind of flowing. I'm not denying that there's a flow here. There's a flow here. Listen.
Don't matter. I keep going, no heart. Hit him with the Cali Ma, reaching to the chest. Got love under lockdown, cardiac arrest. Coming with the cop out, hardly on my best. Point is, I'm hollow, but I'm sturdy.
Not a bad flow. I also hate this part, the beginning.
Spit it cause I got it. What do they know about it? Hit him with a bit of karate, ripping up the karate.
Like the whatever. But anyways, that's my biggest critique. Is like, if you're gonna rap like you're the best, you have to be the best. Otherwise, I don't care because there's someone with 20 million monthly listeners who's doing it better than you. Okay, maybe not 20 million, but you get my point. It's not bad, but like it's just not enticing. There's no artistry. It's just like, look, I'm technical, but you're not that technical yet, right? So that's my feedback on this one. I'll give this though 5 out of 10. I think the flow was flowing, you know. Let's see what people are saying. I think that's just how they sound. Really, the last person takes me back to my sound tech class, making my final with just mouth noises. Oh, you guys are hilarious. This song of the year is crazy. Song of the century. Looking like Martin Shkreli. Thank you for the follow, Prakasa. Hi, Prakasa. We're not doing song requests right now. He got 1 billion listeners, fam. The richest person on the planet. Stop, yo. Ishbol, next time we're doing song requests, you can request a song. All right, I think we almost have enough content for a segment. Let's do a little more. Let's check a few more out. Experimenting with the psych/shoegazy type of sound and mourning my late friend that I didn't take good enough care of. Curious on first impressions, thoughts, what it makes you feel well. See, right, even before I press play on this is what I'm talking about. Mourning my late friend that I didn't take enough care of. That is more interesting than raps off the flow chart. Like, cool bar, flow and flow chart, double entendre, wow. Where's the concept? Where's the part that introduces to me to you as a person? This guy talking about mourning my late friend that I didn't take enough good care of. Is it the most mind-boggling, crazy, artistic concept? No. Is it interesting where I go, oh, this guy is interesting as an artist? Yes. You know what I mean? Be original. The fern. Let's hear it, guys. wanted this to be good. But the fucking hook is all ferns go to heaven. Oh, please. I was rooting for you, my guy. I hope so, all ferns. Where is Fern when you need her? What's the creeper song? Oh God. Okay. It's just funny, right? And like, it's hard to make compelling music trying to be funny. Like, do it like Little Dicky or don't. But you know, all friends go to heaven is not a hook. I'm sorry, my guy. That's just not a hook. And like, this would have been an interesting concept if you know, there has to be a deeper story behind it, right? Like, the fern dying makes him feel like how he neglected his relationships, and he makes a parallel to that. Or this guy's depressed, and the fern dying was like the last straw, and like he's crying over the fern, but there's a deeper message of that is his breaking point, right? There's a way to make this into a compelling narrative. Repeating all ferns go to heaven sounding like Kermit the Frog is not the way to do it. You know what I mean? So 2 out of 10, man. And I wanted to root for this. He's on that fern speed. Lion. Oh, next stream you can request him. We finished that segment. Growing this beat a bit slow. All this care was spent on the last fern. See, you cooking now, Solar Tech. He didn't care for his fern because he spent that time on his girl, but she left him. See, that could be a compelling narrative too, right? That like, he spent all his time and energy to his girl, that he couldn't even take care of his fern, and at the end of the day, bitches ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's also a compelling narrative. There was an idea here, and it was just not executed at all. At all. It was executed as all ferns go to heaven. Like, please. I can't. If this was an intro to an anime like Friends, yeah, I mean, but even anime intros are very deep and like, you know, at least have a very energetic emotion. Bro, I think some anime songs are like the best songs ever. All right, let's go next. I think these guys are too nice, man. I like the all friends go to heaven line, sounds cool. Although I do not agree with the sentiment. Have met downright nefarious fronds in my life. Oh my God. Oh shit, man. It's like background from falling into a canyon in slow-mo. Yeah, it does sound like that. You have anime vibe songs? Where? I'm glad you're in the chat. We would love to hear your taste in music and stuff. Just right now, we're in the middle of a segment, so either next stream or after the segment, we'll have some more interactive stuff with y'all. If you cook a fern and eat it, I think it gives you stomach cancer. People be eating ferns? I don't even know what a fern is. Let me make sure I don't leak real quick. Oh, it's just like garden plant. All right, focused on synths. Let's do 3 more, guys. Let's do 3 more. Focus on synths for this beat to change things up. Listen to okay. Let's hear it. This bro older than me doesn't know what fern is. I didn't know. I knew it was a plant. I just didn't know what it was used for. But oh, AJ, we're just listening to underground artists on Reddit. The uninteresting ones that I have no commentary on, I'm just gonna pass by them. So we'll get 3 more interesting songs before we move on. All right, what's the made a song called Mr. Melancholy inspired by the character from the movie I Saw the TV Glow. How's it sound? Okay, hold on. It's getting cold, so let me turn the AC off. All right, before we even get into listening to this, I think it is dope when people take inspiration from characters, movies, video games, books, and make a song out of it. I think ingesting content as an artist is as important as creating content, because inspiration comes from life, and you need to live life to make music. So I think that's why when people are always on stream or always in the studio, is like their narrative is uninteresting, because it's like all you can rap about is then rapping about rapping, right? Or singing about being an artist. But like that's why I make it a point now, like I don't make as much music, but I also take more time to kind of fill the inspiration, fill the well, right? Like recently I wrote a song that was inspired by Cyberpunk, called Cyber Love. I mean, it's a working title, but I think it's very important, and I love that he is exemplifying this, you know. This sound like an Adult Swim Bum commercial. Oh, the last one, Franz Ferdinand. We gotta call it that from now on. We gotta call him Franz and piss them off. Bro did not where the red fern grows. I did read that. That was a very sad book. That was a very. I get those in my head. I get those confused with Old Yeller and Where the Red Fern Grows, but I did read both. I think Where the Red Fern Grows is the one with two dogs, right? Also, both very sad books. All right, let's hear it, Mr. Melancholy. All right, I'm gonna play the first, 15 seconds. Someone tell me one bar. Someone tell me one bar, please. Hello there, I'm quite scared. Down one heart on my spare for you. Anybody? Does anybody have? Hello there. Oh, okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm the problem. You heard he say the most handsome dude alive. I think you and I need to get our ears checked, Popeyes. You and me. I appreciate the sentiment, but I think our ears are not working. Okay, you know what? I'm the problem. But yeah, there's another case of where the artist skill and the you can tell the beat spot from somewhere. You can't tell, but that's my guess. I think they bought the beat. They put whatever vocals that was. I don't know. Does anyone that's in the chat like this song? But you guys prove me wrong. Okay, you guys can hear the bars. I cannot. I don't speak whatever language they're speaking, but you guys do, so that's cool. I'm Cascade, I'm Bar. It's hard to hear for sure. He's got a filter on to make it difficult to discern his meaning. Yeah, it is. It's also just like auto-tune can't save bad vocalizing. It just can't. And, you know. I think I left my last one. The beat's cool, and I don't think the artist made the beat. And the reason I say that is because the skill gap between the mix on the vocals and the mix on the beat and the instrumental is you know, they're just levels different. So that's why I don't think the artist made the beat, right? But yeah, again, performance is lacking, vocals is lacking. I don't care about the lyrics, I can't hear them, right? So sorry, 2 out of 10. And the beat's good, but I'm not gonna judge the song on the beat because I don't think he made the beat, right? So yeah, let's hear a little more, I guess. Dean is playing. My ears are cleansed, please. We're gonna cleanse our ears after this. He's not using the auto tune to save it. It's an intentional choice to pull the pitch up and down, unless he really messed up. I don't think the auto tune is a bad choice. I don't have a problem with the auto tune. I have a problem with his performance. Do you like this, Solar Tech? We can have a conversation if you like it. But I think we're on the same side of the fence here, no? Quite possible he thinks it sounds good. Maybe it's just not for me. Maybe Solar Tech and the artists like it. That's cool. I don't think he did it right. Okay, facts. I don't have a problem with the auto-tune. I don't think heavy auto-tune is a problem. One of my favorite artists is Travis Scott, and he abuses the shit out of auto-tune. But Off on Off is great, bro. I'm learning one of the songs. I think he did what he wanted. I agree. I think the auto-tune is not a problem to me. I think he's intentionally abusing the auto-tune to get that texture. I just don't think his tone sounds good at all, Is there a world in which this song sounds good with the right delivery? I think so. I just don't like his delivery. I just think the artist has not spent enough time performing or recording performances, right? So auto-tune is perfect for that vibe. They just don't know how to use it correctly. Agreed. He thinks this sound like Juice WRLD probably. Dude, Juice WRLD can really sing. Don't deny that Juice WRLD has good vocals. He's a good singer. Yeah, I'm learning Waterloo by Cold, which used to be off on off. You know that song? Let's hear it though. Let's keep listening. Yeah, it's he's just completely singing from his throat, and that could be stylistic, but yeah, it's just Let's move on. All right, thoughts on this arrangement? Let's look for actual songs. Let's not listen to any more beats. Oh, we had. You know what? We reached the end of the thread, so I guess that's fitting for ending the video. Let's hear the last one. Thoughts on the arrangement, Rage Type. Let's hear it. This is the last one. I think we had a good mix. We had some really amateur ones. We had some decent ones, and we had a lot of conversations. So I think it's a good video. All right, D-Jaw Shit 63.2 by Bobby Boolin Beats. He gave himself a hand goatee. Yeah. I mean, it is, We're making a video, yeah, we're recording a YouTube video, so shout out Andrea in the chat. Hello world. Yeah, I'm bored. Beats are boring, the drums are boring, melody is not really there, mix is not hitting, so cool. That was the end of the thread. So let's outro the video. So we listened to basically a whole thread of this week on a feedback thread for making hip hop. We had kind of the whole gamut. We had good, some decent songs. We had some in the middle, and we had some complete amateur ones. And that's what you expect, right? I think more leaning towards worse than quality, but it was fun. Shout out to every artist that we listened to, right? Just because we don't like it, or just because their skills are not up to par with what we expect, doesn't mean that they're not trying and they're not trying to creatively express themselves, So shout out to every artist we reviewed. I mean, no disrespect. I'm telling my honest feedback, and if you if you were in the video, or if your friend or whatever, or whatever I said, it is feedback to hopefully help people improve. So hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I appreciate y'all. Any words from the chat to the people watching the video? Drop was nice. Yeah, I mean it was fun in the initial hit, and then bye world. See you. Come live, vibe in the live. Yeah, link in description for the live stream. Come vibe in the live. I like that, vibe in the live. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Drop was nice. Yeah. W art. Yeah, W art. Beauty in the ear of the beholder. Hell yeah. Take care, for sure. Yeah, cool. Let's end the video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Shout out to my One Fam in the chat over here. Join the One Fam if you like music, art, whatever we're doing here. So peace, y'all. See you next one.